Thank you very much for your remarks on issues like artificial intelligence and security, areas that the German presidency kept in focus in the second half of 2020. We would like to invite now Zlatko Ratej, State Secretary for Justice of Slovenia, to give us the perspective of the Slovenian government in this area now that the country prepares to assume the next rotating presidency of the Council of the European Union. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening and thank you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues. I had a great pleasure of following this lively and rich conference. I extend my thanks to Portuguese presidency for inviting me to share some observations with you. I would like to compliment the speakers for their valuable input. You have given us quite a few points to ponder in the future. Out of many impressions, one particularly stands out. Let me explain it. Over the last decade, we had come a long way in the modernizing judicial systems in our member states. It is fair to say that we witnessed a significant shift in the mindset. Judiciary was once considered as one of the more rigid systems, but now was able to embrace and develop technological solutions improving access to justice. But we are just at the outset of the new digital era. We are on the brink of the historical shift in the development of our society. Once it was acknowledged that digital transformation of judicial system is inevitable, but now fundamental changes took place, benefiting our citizens. It has been a true achievement. However, digitalization remains a big challenge. Be that as it may, digitalization remains a big challenge. Today and yesterday, speakers presented and addressed its many different aspects, from prospect of evolution, justice efficiency, new technologies, in the context of assurance of the fair access to justice, to ethics and security in digital Europe, and the responsible application of artificial intelligence. So far, we have had the opportunity to fully grasp the complexity of the issues and all that is still laying ahead of us. During our presidency, we will continue to address those underlying challenges. One of the Slovenian priorities will be to proceed with the negotiations of the legislative proposal on the e-Codex regulation. Because the e-Codex system is important for cross-border data exchange in the justice area, it is necessary to ensure its long-term sustainability and timely transition of its operational management to EU LISA. I would like to congratulate to Portuguese presidency for exceptional work done so far. We believe in your success of achieving a general approach in the coming weeks ahead of us. We all heard already, not only on this forum, the COVID-19 pandemic highlighted the need for the digitalization. Not only the need to accelerate national reforms on digitalization, but also the need to fully accommodate cross-border judicial cooperation. All of it to assure access to justice, even in the most difficult and challenging times. Digital transformation is therefore not just inevitable, but a necessity. In this respect, I believe it is important to involve all the participants in the judicial process. We must provide them with the frameworks that emphasize and allow building the underlying digitalization architecture from the bottom-up principle. We must aim to build solutions that are accessible, user-friendly, and widely available for all generations and groups. Digital solutions must serve citizens, business, and all involved in the justice system. Talking of challenges, one of the biggest and fundamental one facing our society, not only judiciary, is artificial intelligence. As was already pointed out by our previous speakers in the last panel, the application of this technology, in addition to its many benefits for mankind, also raises a lot of concerns and challenges to fundamental rights and freedoms, democracy, and the rule of law. Today, technological development is at accelerating speed. It is touching every part of our lives, but remains largely unregulated. Sometimes it is even being compared to the digital Wild West. Therefore, we must provide clear rules for the development and the use of artificial intelligence. This is how AI will always be human-centric and serving public good. We face this responsibility for the good of all of us and for future generations. I therefore find it reassuring that the different regional and international organizations are now already addressing binding and non-binding ways of regulating artificial intelligence. Many discussions that took place in the last years has finally given us positive results. That the Council of Europe is already preparing potential elements of a legal framework, and that just last week the European Commission released its long-awaited horizontal proposal, is ambitiously setting up a European approach on artificial intelligence. The months and years before us are crucial. We are looking forward to contributing in this regard. Therefore, during the Slovenian presidency of the Council of the EU, we will host a virtual high-level conference on the 20th of July. This event will focus on effective protection of fundamental rights when regulating artificial intelligence. It will provide a good opportunity to have a closer look at new regulatory and developments in Europe and beyond. I would like to seize this opportunity and invite everyone interested to follow the conference. So at the end, I would like to thank you for your attention and best wishes to you all.